Hey everybody, it's Felicia Stetzel with Vintage Wine Marketing and welcome to today's Wine Wednesday. So today we're going to be talking about something that's a little bit more on the technical aspect once again, but this is going to be really pivotal information for you. So today we're going to talk about the 3 myths behind boosting a post on Facebook. Now with Facebook having over 1.5 billion users per day and several million advertisers, Facebook is the place to be for users and small businesses, and businesses of all sizes actually. So for businesses, there's a few different ways to advertise, which we've kind of talked about a little bit in prior weeks. But one of the portions that we're going to be talking about today is boosting a post. Now, I'm sure you have either been tempted to or have actually boosted a post yourself for your winery. It is the easiest method of advertising on Facebook. But here are a couple things that you don't know and the myths behind why boosting a post on Facebook is actually beneficial for you. The first myth is boosting every or almost every post on your Facebook page is going to boost your brand exposure. Now, a portion of that is true. If you boost a post on Facebook, you are going to get a little more attention for that one post for a limited amount of time. Now, this is good for a short-term goal. It gets a little bit more interest generated, your numbers are going up a little bit higher, you might get 4 or 5 more new likes to your page, which all of those things are good. Any advertisement is a good kind of advertisement because your main goal is you want to be seen, you want to be heard. And that's the whole point behind advertising. Now, the reason why that this is a myth is because you're not looking at the full picture. You're looking at short term, not long term. So why is this a myth? When you click your little boost button, that then submits to Facebook, and it has to, every ad of every kind has to be reviewed by Facebook because they have to make sure that it follows under their very strict policies in order to be advertised. Now, if you are boosting every single post that you are putting on your Facebook, which I don't think anybody is, but if you were to be doing that, then not only are you slowing up your overall productivity because it has to go through this review process. Now, if in the slight chance that Facebook approves all of your boosts, you're still not looking at the grand picture. So here are some things to consider before you boost another post on Facebook. What is the post's purpose? What are you boosting? What's the content? Does the post have a very clear call to action? Are you telling the customers exactly what your objective is behind boosting and spending money on that post? Does the post link take you to a solid landing page, or does it take you to your website? Is the post designed to generate sales? If you're not answering yes to most of, if not all of these, then you might want to reconsider boosting your post. But if you are absolutely positive that boosting your post is going to give your viewer a reason to become a customer, go ahead. By all means, boost that post. But if it's not, if there's any point within your entire boosting process that your customer could get confused, don't do it. So the second myth behind boosting a Facebook post is you should boost Facebook posts that have links in their content. Let's say your winery has just been named in some article as being the top winery in the state, or you're winning an award, or you're being recognized for something, and that you're really, really proud of that, and you're really excited about being named in this particular newspaper or magazine, and we all enjoy and are excited with you. But think about this. If you are boosting a post that has a link to take you to someone else's website, you are no longer gaining the upper hand to advertise to that customer, because now they are off on somebody else's website. Now, we are all very excited that you are named in this particular magazine or newspaper. It's good to share that excitement and tell that from the rooftops, because having that kind of PR generated for you is really great content. But always think about your end result. Is your ultimate goal to take your customer that you are now paying for Is your goal to take them to someone else's website where they are not buying anything from you? They're learning more about you, but you're not getting anything from them. They might like the post, they might comment on the post, say congratulations, but the engagement stops there. So if you are boosting a post, I would recommend always boost posts that have the most valuable content that is going to generate the most amount of customers for you. The very last myth: boosting a post is the best financial decision for a small business. Now, this is the greatest myth of them all, because once again, you're looking at the short term. Short term, it looks like you are only paying $15 to advertise. Whereas if you were to do an ad on Facebook, you can set your limit, just like you do on your Facebook boosts. But that is I am not going to spend any more than. The difference between that is when you say that you're going to spend $15 on your boost, they are going to take $15. Now, $15 in the long run isn't that much. Obviously, those things add up, but 15 bucks is 15 bucks. It's like 4 coffees at Starbucks, right? Not that big of a deal. But if you were to say, let's throw that out there, $15 on an ad, I'm not going to spend any greater than $15 on this ad. But if you have good content, like we've talked about, if you are putting out the absolute best that you can possibly do, which is where things like I come in, if you do the absolute best that you can do, that means that there is a very, very good chance that if you put everything good into place, that your click per customer is going to be down in the cents versus the dollars. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's Wine Wednesday, because my ultimate goal is to see wineries prosper. So I know that this is kind of touched maybe a sensitive subject for a lot of small businesses, especially in the wine industry. But the more you know, the more you can succeed. And that is my ultimate goal, is to help wineries grow, because we are giving them the knowledge that they need in order to grow and be prosperous. So thank you for joining me on today's Wine Wednesday. Tune in next week for more tips and tricks of the trade.